I've been seeing a lot of questions and people have been answering the questions also. I just want to tell you that the people that are answering the questions are the moms that have done the PEDs Nutrition Challenge. So most of these things are just like a refresher for them. They know all of these things. So if you are here and you have not experienced PEDs, you can ask any mom that have experienced PEDs. You need it's if you are a mom, at least if you have a child at least 6 months to 6 years of age, you need to attend at least one PEDs, and a child will convince you. By the time you attend once, you will see that there are some moms that have attended like 5 times because it just keeps getting better. It gives you like everything you need to know about your child's nutrition. Most of the time, when we finish an edition, somebody will come and say, "Oh, I feel like a mini pediatric nutritionist," and that's how the experience is. To the extent that a lot of moms have even started business. Most of the people that you are seeing doing child nutrition, it's like, oh, my talk done too much. Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. You can talk tomorrow. Bye-bye.
No,
thank you so much.
Now.
We can see you. Welcome.
I don't know what happened. The camera I just stopped showing, so I had to restart my phone.
But we are so happy to see your beautiful face.
It's been a while, Ify. How have you been?
Yes, I'm doing well. I am doing so well. Please, it's not about me and you. These people are waiting for you. Over to you.
Yes. Good evening, everybody. It's so good to be here. I know it's not only Nutrition for Kids family that is here right now, but I know after this, everybody will be a Nutrition for Kids member. If not, to pursue all of you in your house. Good evening. Thank you so much, everyone. So don't let me take too much time. Let me get started. I'll be speaking on the topic, creating a wellness-centered home, simple routines for a happier, healthier family. Because of limited time, I'll try to focus on the food aspect, because as we all know, nutrition, health starts from the food. Oh, thank you so much. She has said so much about me. This is our first time listening to me. I'm a very gentle woman, no, very gentle. Everybody can attest. Okay, so number one thing I'm going to say, because most of us parents, we are very guilty of something. We behave as if our children are disturbing us, are stressing our lives. So when we say do something with your children, they'll be like, I can't do, they'll just be wasting my time. Why now? Please, that's the first thing I will tell you to stop. Stop behaving as if your children are pests, as if they are disturbing you. They are not. And if you don't have these children, you know how you will disturb God, though. Every day you'll be crying. You now have them. You are now saying, their wala is too much. Their wala is not too much. Please. Say you've heard. Biko, thank you very much. If you are hearing me, please just signify. Let me know you are hearing me. Thank you. It's okay to... Yes, thank you. It's okay to rant, but stop saying your children are disturbing. I remember in church then when I used to tell my son when he was a little toddler, and I'll be shouting on him, sit in one place. Can't you just sit in one place and not move? And my pastor's wife will say, God will not give you a child that will sit in one place and not move. Say, because if he does, you are still the one that will come and be disturbing us to pray that your child is not moving. Now he's moving, you are screaming on him. So, number one thing I want you to do, stop complaining that they are stressing you. Number two thing, start going shopping with them. You don't have to take them to markets, the local markets. But sometimes, like when you want to go to supermarket, or maybe you want to go to a nearby market, you can just take them along if they are not too small, if they can understand. Yes, I love this. Sorry, don't distract me. You can take them shopping with you. You understand? So that they will learn how they buy things and how you choose things. And when you are in the supermarket, get them to read labels. My number one issue with many of us is that we don't read labels. I always use this example that there was a time I went to the supermarket. I wanted to buy a can of chickpeas. And I got to the supermarket and lots of different options, lots of different brands, and my son was with me, and immediately he picked one. As he picked it, I've taught him from when he was small, very tiny. Read your labels. He immediately turned it, and I started reading, and he was like, "Mommy, we can't buy this one." I said, "Why?" He said, "I'm just seeing E4, E21, E this thing." He said, "Why does chickpeas need all that?" I said, "Exactly." I said, "What should can chickpeas have?" He said, "Very simple. It should have chickpeas, water, and in some places, salt." Finish. Chickpeas, water, salt. Why are we having E32, E302, E4, E90 something? Why? It's not necessary. So take them shopping with you and teach them to read labels. You cannot teach what you do not do. Sure, you know. You cannot teach what you don't do. So you too, you have to start reading your labels. I always say it. I said a lot of parents, there are some things we will stop feeding our children if we make it a habit to read the labels. And that is when you will see that so many of these things are loaded with ingredients that are not necessary. Tell me why a simple biscuit will have 19 ingredients. Why? Why should regular bread have 14 ingredients? What are they packing? Learn to read your labels and teach your children to read labels. Go shopping with them, and for everything you are picking, pick it, read the labels, and tell them, "Oh no, we can't buy this. This is the only thing that is supposed to be there. This has already too many things." You understand? So that is a simple routine you can start that will already put you on a path of healthy eating. You know, I was seeing Ife's video the other day where she was talking about, say, we are not saying don't process food. Ordinary boiling egg is processing. Is the fact that the amount of processing, what was removed, what was put inside, that is the issue. Tell me, I bake bread in my house. I don't use 14 ingredients. I don't use 19 ingredients. Why do I need all that? You understand? So please, learn to read labels with your children. Even if at any time you are not able to go shopping with them, you come back home, you tell them, "Oh yeah, read the labels. You see the healthy things I picked." And you know, if you are going to tell them this, that means you also have to pick healthy things. Mm-hmm. So moving on, number 2, plan your family meal plan together. Plan it together. It's so good when we involve children rather than just tell them, "Eat this, eat that." And there's something I always do when we plan the meal plan. I always make sure each child has a special day where we cook their favorite food. So it will be like, this is Andrew's day, this is Micah's day, this is this person's day, this is this person's day. So you'll be like, okay, on your own day, what do you want us to cook? It can be spaghetti, it can be rice, it can be yam, it can this and all that. So, and also on every day when we're planning the meal plan, one thing I always tell them too, every single day must also include fruits and vegetables. So they have the option of choosing the fruits and vegetables for their own days. So on Andrew's day, maybe he chose to make the spaghetti he wants to make on Wednesday. I like eating spaghetti Wednesday. Then what fruits do you want? Oh, apple. What vegetables also do you want on that day? Carrots or cucumber or cabbage or garden egg. Something simple, whatever vegetables are in season, whatever fruits are in season. You don't have to go complicated and be taking, I want to buy plum in a season where plum is not in season. No. Normal, regular vegetables. If you know you live in an area where you don't have access to wide range of vegetables, you can give them options. You can say, these are the options we have: garden egg, carrot, soursop, cabbage. So which one are you going to choose for your day? You understand? Make it a habit. Plan the meal plan with them. Don't just do it alone and then now be complaining that they didn't eat. So that, and when you plan it, stick it somewhere so that they will know what food is available per day. And also, by giving them their own days where they choose their favorite food, you now have the right to insist they eat what is not their preferred food on other days. You know that, you know your favorite food is coming up on Wednesday. So we are looking forward to that. But today, eat this one today. You understand? Somebody's favorite food is not your own favorite food. Your own favorite food too is not someone's favorite food. But all of us combine together because we are a family. So do that. Then another thing you can do, even for foods they don't like, you can go online and watch recipe videos with them. Look at different ways of making it. There's something about me. If my child does not like a particular food, and I know the food is healthy, I look for different ways of preparing it. I will shall find different orishi ways of preparing it. One way or the other, we will find a recipe we are willing to try and that we will still end up liking. You understand? I have this thing in my home. As long as you are not allergic to a food, you will eat it. That's my own. You will eat it. I will tell them, in this situation, I am your mother. I determine what you eat. I know that many of us will like saying, my child refuses it. The only thing my child will eat is this. No, you don't do that in my house. You eat what I give you. I give you days where you can select. On days I do not give you where you can select, you will eat what I give you. As long as you are not allergic to it, you will eat it. That's something you should understand. You are a parent. You are a parent. Parents. That's what we do. So stop saying, my child does not eat. The only thing my child eats. Let me even tell you the funny thing. If I ask you now, say, oh, your child loves caviar. You'll be like, no, he has never eaten it before. Why has he not eaten it before? Because you've never bought it for him before. Oh, really? So the reason he eats that food you complain about is because you are buying it. You are making it available. That's something you should understand. Food that is not available, nobody can eat it. It's that simple. It's that simple. There was a night, even me as an adult, I woke up and I was craving cake. I woke up to pray in the night and I felt like eating cake. I was craving cake. But do you know what happened? I went to sleep without eating cake for the simple reason there was no cake. Abi, where do I want to be going at 2 a.m. looking for cake? There was no cake, so I went to bed without eating cake. And guess what? The most amazing thing happened. I didn't die. Because many of us behave as if we don't eat that thing, the next thing is the person will buy. No, you will not. You will live. And by the time I woke up in the morning, the craving had gone. Finish. It won't kill them. Mommy, I want to eat noodles. Me too. I'll say, oh, baby, you are not eating noodles. It's not going to happen. It's that simple. So you see? Yes. So watch recipe videos together with them to find different ways of cooking a particular food. Mommy, I don't like beans. Okay, let's find out other ways we can eat beans. The day I came across a video that you can use beans to do cake. I was shocked. I was like, really? I tried it. I liked it. I enjoyed it. You see that? Then number 4. This one is not food exactly, but it's also health. Learn to exercise together. It doesn't have to be building muscle. It doesn't. All those ones, we are just complicating things. I'm not saying you should buy gym clothes for them and start carrying them to gym with you. No, just put on music and start dancing. Turn it to a praise session. If you are a believer, praise the Lord, oh, sing, go, sing, go. Oh yeah, let's see how many people can shake body the most. In fact, the song I use now for them that It does plenty exercise for them very well. I can carry my body. Hey, you know, it is real jumping. By the time the song finishes, you see everybody do. Oh yeah, go and take your bath. Well, but it was fun. Nobody knew they were exercising. To them, they were dancing. They were carrying their body to the glory of God. You see that? And they would have gotten in their exercise for the day. In fact, it's my son's death, because lately, myself, I've been lazy. Sometimes I will just lie on the bed and I'll be playing game on my tablet. And my son will come to me, because he's a big boy now. He's taller than me. He's 13 years old. He will now come. Mommy, move around. Mommy, move around. But I'm very proud of him, because there were things he learned from me. You understand? And now he's the one. Like, mommy, move around. You can't just be lying down in one place. So yeah, get up and move your body, stretch. Let's go for a walk downstairs. You understand? And it's so good. It's so encouraging. But imagine if I had not raised him to go that way. So you understand? Dance together, play, do everything. And then I don't know, number next, Sha. Always explain things to them. You know what I've found out about children? They are more fervent and determined about things when they understand why. They will even be the one to tell their parent, no, mommy, don't do I remember there was a time I went with my son somewhere and all that. And they had this, what do they call all these colorful, all these color sweets that would be in a long tube like this, that it would be multicolored. I can't even remember. Anyway, they had it there. And I just have sentimentally picked one. And I threw it in my mouth. And I ate it. And I did not know my son was watching me. And he looked at me and he said, it's not healthy. You said those colors are not healthy. In my mind, I was like, Jesus, which lie do I want to lie to this? At the end of the day, I said, yes, you are very right. I said, I forgot. Yes, I don't lose guard. I said, yes, I forgot. They are not healthy, truly. I should not have eaten it. Then I reluctantly put the remaining down, because truly, the thing was hungry me. I felt, honest truth, I'm a sweet tooth. I love sweet things. But you see, this kind of thing, children, it is well. That's all I can say. They can guide you like this, There was a program I went to that one day one woman saw me, and she was there with her daughter and everything, and she was saying the daughter wants to meet me, and I was like, hey, this one. And I was talking to the daughter, would be like 8 years old, and the daughter said, Lagoshousewife, don't mind my mommy. Oh, she's still cooking with seasoning cubes. And I used to tell her that Lagoshousewife said you should not use seasoning. I said, children will expose you in public. I just turned, I looked at her. I said, really? Children will expose you. You see, you were picking food that fell on the floor. Even though we are all in the same WhatsApp group, it is well with us. So teach them, help them to understand why. You know, there's a lot of things I see when we tell parents to stop giving your children fizzy drinks and unhealthy drinks to school. I get a lot from mothers. They'll say they don't want them to feel left out. How does that make sense? They don't want, as in, it makes no sense. Your children should not fit in. Your children should stand out. They are a light in the world. They should stand out. Why are you trying to fit them in with unhealthy things? I told the mother when she told me that thing, I said, and it's true, I understand. I said, you even know these days, the amount of children watching pornography, you know, it's plenty. Maybe you should start playing it for your child too, so your child will not feel left out. She looked at me. I said, no, now we are using the same reasoning. Abby, we are using the same reasoning. So go ahead. She got the gist. Please stop saying so that they will not feel left out. How does that? Do you know when my son was in primary school, I taught him so much, and I used to give him only healthy foods. That it was from him the school started getting new laws, started putting up new laws that certain foods are not allowed in the school lunch again, certain foods are not allowed. And because he was so focused on educating people. He would tell them, this is my food. This is how my mom cooked it. This is this. Do you know he was eventually made the health prefect? He was the health prefect in his primary school before he left primary school. That is how your children stand out. Why are you telling them to conform to what is wrong? It's not right. Explain to them. Don't just give them instructions. Eat this. Let them understand why fiber is good. You know, I was listening to the doctor and she was talking about protein, including all these things in your children's food. Help them to understand why fiber is good, sources of fiber, why protein is good, sources of protein, why we should include it in our food, why this, why that. Okay, if you don't like this particular protein, there are also other protein options. It's about building healthy habits with knowledge, not forcing it down their throat. Because the truth is, if you force it down their throat, the day they go out from under you, the kind of things they will do, it will shock you. But if you let them understand and make it a habit built on knowledge and understanding, they will stick to it. So the final one where I'll be rounding up is, please try to have restaurant days, day out for them. And no, I am not talking of those fast food ones where they push out so many unhealthy things. I'm talking of restaurants where you will sit down, they will give you a menu, you will order, and they will go and cook the food. We have many like that. It's something we do. You can make it like once in 3 months. It doesn't have to be very frequent. Once in 3 months. Before then, you can research different restaurants. You can research different restaurants to know different options. And then you can give them options and say, okay, I discovered 3 new restaurants. This one offers seafood. This one offers Mexican food. This one offers Indian food. These are the options. Which one should we go to this month? Let them choose. You understand? You go. It's also teaching your children etiquette and also expanding their palates, opening them to other different kinds of food and things like that. It's something we do in my house. We do it frequently. We actually make it a monthly thing, but you don't have to make it monthly if you don't have the time, if you don't have the finances right now. Yes, fine dining. We call it fine dining day. You understand? And it also teaches them how to speak to waiters, how to be polite. And don't forget, they're also learning from you. They learn how to open doors, how to sit, how to put napkins on their laps, how to use fork and knife, how to eat different foods. Simple etiquette. It really helps them. It's something you should imbibe, and it will also expand their palate. All those foods that they are saying they do not like, I don't like rice. By the time they see different ways of cooking rice and things like that, they will love it. My son normally really did not like seafood that much until we went to a restaurant where I ordered seafood and he tried out the calamari. Oh, since then he'll be like, Mommy, I want to eat calamari. Mommy, I want to eat calamari. Even at home, he will say he doesn't like shrimps. But if we go out to a particular restaurant where they do seafood like that, he's always ordering their prawns, their calamari, their clams. And he'll say he doesn't like seafood, but he loves it there because of the way they prepare it. You know, you can open your children to different ways of preparing things. So yes, and at the end of the year, you can have the option of now telling them to vote their favorite restaurants out of the, okay, if you have going once every 3 months, that means you go to 4. You can choose, you now tell them to vote their favorite restaurants of the year. And the person that chose that particular restaurant now gets a gift for choosing a restaurant that the whole family loved. You see, fun things make healthy life fun for them. It doesn't have to be rigid. You must eat eba, you must eat amala, you must eat rice. You don't know. Be flexible. Try different things. You understand? So yes, so that I will not take too much time, this is where I will be pausing. Do I still have time for questions?
You cannot go like that too. Hey, so you want to drop all this knowledge, just drop a bomb on us on parenting 101 and you want to go. My goodness, please, no. There has to be 5 or 6 or, in fact, we can go to 10, but we have about 10 more minutes. Honestly, okay. I mean, we started off high, we had a middle, the speakers have just been giving us back to back, and you just helped us close today in such an amazing way. Somebody is even asking, can you please be our mentor? Please, me too. I need me. Can I? In fact, I don't need mentor. Let me just send my children to your house. I just need to send to your house. Thank you for breaking it down in such a way that makes it relatable to us, honestly, because I learned about family day, making the timetable and all these amazing things that are so important for us as parents that we take for granted. I think the highlight for me was the first one, which is stop complaining about your children. For me, that was the highlight. Mamas, please, we need questions. Dads, we need questions. Aunties and uncles, anybody that is on this call, we need questions. We need questions. I have one question while we're waiting for other questions. My first question is, how do we make this relatable to the children that cannot speak yet? So children maybe between the ages of 6 months to about 2 years, they don't have a lot of words. They're still trying to understand. How do we work with them with some of these things you just mentioned?
In fact, my neighbor has a daughter within that age range. She's 8 months. When she was about to start solid food at this thing, in fact, she bought, a baby blender, a baby this, that she will be giving her all these baby things, blend this and everything. Big plans. You see this girl, it is what mommy is eating. She will drag. They will do her own pap, do her own this thing, give her. She will do like this. She will take 2 spoons, then she'll start doing. But you see, the mother will be eating amala. She will drag the amala and eat it with her. And I told the mother, why are you giving her something different from what you are eating? The best way to help children within that age range is for them to see you eating. Eat in front of them. Don't start saying, please carry her away or carry him away when I'm eating. I don't want him to disturb you. No, they need to see you eat for it to be normalized for them. That is just the best way. And the amazing thing is, by the time they see you eating, they see their other siblings eating. They want to eat. Even, I've noticed something. Even when you give her a food that she doesn't really like, she will look at everybody. She will notice that they are eating it. So she will open her mouth and collect it for the mere fact that everybody is eating it at the same time right there in front of her. So the best way in that kind of situation is model it exactly to them. And make sure that you are eating healthy so that is what their taste will get used to. Like my neighbor's daughter now, everybody has been warned because everybody loves carrying her. She's a cute, lovely baby. Everybody has been warned. No sweet thing yet. Let her mouth get used to natural taste of food. Real food, savory food, in fact.
Wow. I mean, model it exactly the way you want them to eat it. If you don't want them to eat it, you, the adult, don't go and be eating it. Thank you.
Exactly.
So I have another question here. So someone is asking, cooking without seasoning is really what I want to achieve. The issue is with the adults at home that are used to artificial seasoning. I need more details on cooking without artificial seasoning because the food is not always sweet without artificial seasoning sometimes. It's not true, but let Lagoshousewife answer this one.
What you need is someone to show you how to cook with natural seasoning. I've been cooking with natural seasoning for 7, 8 years, around that time. My food is amazing. I'm an awesome cook. And I have a YouTube channel that shows you everything. And if he has, you have your YouTube channel, because I know I go to your YouTube channel a lot. I get a lot of snacks from you that I learn and all that. I told you, I said I'm a sweet tooth. Let me confess. So I have to find ways of doing sweet snack that will not be unhealthy snacks. You understand? So yes, there are so many. My YouTube link is there. If his YouTube link is there, And I can't even remember some of it right now, but what you need is someone to show you how to use those spices. I also remember when I first started learning how to cook without seasoning cubes. I struggled, but one of the things that helped me was that I made friends with those Igbo women in the market. Oh, they are a wealth of knowledge. They are wealth of knowledge. I will sit down with them. And they really loved me because they were like, a Yoruba woman that is trying to cook with our Igbo spices. They will show me this, they will show me that. Do you know sometimes even when they travel to their village, they will pack those authentic original spices and they will bring it for me. And they will say, this one, in fact, they have to go look for it in the bush for me and everything. I made friends with them, and that's what I actually learned. And Nigeria is so blessed with so many seasonings. We are blessed. Said, tell us spices. Okay. Can I listen? Your uziza is there, both the seed and the leaves. I hope you know their spices. Your iru, your ogiri. Ogiri is beautiful. Your onions, your garlic. Do you know your green bell pepper is also can also be used as a spice? Yellow pepper. In fact, I don't know if you can look in this direction. Let me raise my camera. Can you see this? Look at from the top all the way down. What are you seeing? All those are natural spices. All those are natural spices. Your thyme, your curry, the real curry, all those, they as in it's so amazing. Just go to the market. You will see so many. You see that yellow pepper? It's a gift from heaven, even though it's spicy. But there's an aroma it brings where you can actually use the taste and the aroma without putting enough to make it so peppery. I always have it. Do you know something as simple as blending garlic, yellow pepper, and ginger together, and what you will have? In fact, I always use this example. Do you know if you put water and boil water, 2 pots of water and boil water, it's the same thing, no? By the time you add rice to one and add beans to one, do you know the taste of the water changes? Even your food is a natural seasoning, but we overwhelm the taste of food with seasoning cubes that we do not even know the natural taste of food again. So I always say, approach food, every food, as in it's adding its own flavor. If you boil white rice, you boil brown rice, do you know you get different tastes? Everything, you use it to build flavor. Yellow pepper is different from turmeric. Yes, yellow pepper is a pepper like rodo. I don't know what is the name. Let our nutritionist tell us the name. May I just call it yellow rodo? That's what I call it.
So just to give context to this thing that you just said now, pepper has different colors based on where it is planted and how it ripens, right? So dependent on which pepper it is, you are going to get a different flavor and a different heat level as well.
Exactly.
I noted somebody that is asking a question about diaspora. I'm taking the diaspora session tomorrow because I live in the diaspora and I've lived in 3 different countries. So it's not by moving from one place to the other. Don't worry. Tomorrow we'll go into the depth of what it means to live in the diaspora and find food that is related to us and still be able to feed your children healthy, because your location should not cancel out how you feed your children. But I wanted to add to what Lagoshousewife said about spices. Please wake your spices up in oil. A lot of us are afraid to use oil to cook. We abuse oil and we don't really know how to use oil, because your spices are supposed to go in the pot first before any other thing. Not your meat, not your spices, so that when they mix with the oil, it increases the aroma, it releases the antioxidants, it releases the flavor more, right? Before you now add your food. And then another thing that is very important when you're cooking with natural spices, please don't be in a hurry. Cook on low heat. Don't be in a hurry. On low heat, the meat that you cook on high heat tastes very different than the meat they cooked on low heat.
Yes.
Your seasonings. So you need to learn to maximize the time, allow the food to, I don't know the English, allow the food to do its thing, release its oils, release its essence, so that when you are eating it, you know that you're actually eating it properly with the spices. I just wanted to add that.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just seeing you people just being very excited. Somebody is asking a question. Let me see, because okay, you people are just commenting. You people are not asking questions. You people are anyway, be commenting. We love it. 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 I saw a question. Somebody asked about, where did the question? This comment is plenty. The comment is plenty.
Someone is asking, how do I manage eating party jollof?
Thank you. Please, because the comments are, I was looking for a question. Now I can't find it. Please, if you dropped a question before, please drop it again so I can write it down and ask her. We have about 5 more minutes before we release everybody. We have stayed over our time today. So please, if you have a question. The diaspora session tomorrow, I believe it starts by 9. So just join us by 9 tomorrow. Sorry, my God. 9 a.m. Mountain Time, 4 p.m. West African Time. We will still drop the times again in the WhatsApp group, please. Okay, somebody is asking a question now. I found the question. So there was a question about jollof rice. How do I manage eating party jollof rice? And then the person asked, hey, thank you. Omo asked, how do we get our other family members to get on board, especially extended family members?
Okay. You see, me, I always say something. It's what they know they can complain about. Let me just do something about about my neighbor. The first time she tried to cook with natural spices, she was telling her husband, let's just try it. The husband complained from beginning to end. That's the neighbor with the daughter, with the baby daughter I'm talking about. The husband complained up and down. He doesn't like it. So she came to meet me. I said, hey, it's you that told him now. Why does he need to know? Are you not the one that is doing the cooking? So she stopped. She bought seasoning cubes and she put it in her kitchen, and it was there as if she was using it. And guess what? She cooked for 2 years and he never knew that there was no seasoning cubes in his food. In fact, the next time she cooked without seasoning, he was not saying, the way he was asking her, he said, did you put seasoning cubes? She said, yes. He said, hey, can you see the difference in the taste? She was like, yes. There is not everything you should, every fad you should be trying. She cooked for 2 years without seasoning cubes. He did not know. It's what they know they can complain about. Or maybe you need to, do you know there are people here that have been cooking without seasoning cubes with their families for 4-5 years, and the families don't know yet. In fact, I had a lady who did the party rice for her family's Christmas party without seasoning cubes, and nobody knew. They ate it, they finished it and all that, and she told them there is no seasoning cube in that thing. They were telling her it's a lie, it's a lie. She said, hey, you are saying it's a lie because you enjoyed it. But if I told you ahead, your seasoning cube mind would have programmed it that it is not delicious. So I don't know, there are some things you started. Personally, I believe in being the example, number one. Number two is the fact that you need to cook it for them and let them know it can be done. A lot of us have been deceived into thinking it cannot be done. That was what me too, I was thinking, till it occurred to me one time that I grew up seeing my grandmother cook without seasoning cubes now. So and it was her food I loved eating. I always loved eating my grandma's food, and she never used seasoning cubes all her life. So why was I thinking, why won't it be good? So that's it. Be the example. Anything else? Okay, I think someone was asking about
party jollof.
Okay, party jollof. It's very simple. See, because of what I stand for, I don't eat it. because there are people looking up to me as an example. There was a time I went for a program last year and they served the food and, and I bypassed it. I did not eat it. And I just took water. They also served fizzy drink. I didn't eat it and everything. And do you know, it wasn't till later that two ladies that I didn't even know from a distance, they said they were watching me to see if I would eat it because they knew there was seasoning cubes in that food. I cannot be living a double standard life. You understand? So if it is something I do it. So I'm not asking everybody to do exactly what I do, but because of what I represent, I don't eat it. That is it. And it's also a way of carrying my eyes away from something. It teaches me self-discipline. You understand? It teaches me, okay, someone is asking the same question, say, best natural oil to cook for her. They're really, as far as I'm concerned, if it's natural, it's healthy, it depends what you mean by best. Coconut oil is healthy, it's natural. Palm oil, it's healthy, it's natural. Groundnut oil, it's natural, it's healthy. Olive oil, it's natural, it's healthy. Sesame seed oil, it's natural, it's healthy. So you can't just pinpoint one and say, I will use only one because this is the best. All the ones I mentioned for you right now, I use it. Every single thing I have in my house and I use it. So just go with natural, healthy oils. You are good.
Awesome. Thank you so much. We don't want to keep you here because I know that if we stay here, we'll be here till tomorrow morning. So we just want to say thank you once again. It has been amazing. God bless you for us. Honestly, you've dropped gems that I can't even be like my notepad is. Me, I'm taking notes. I don't know about anybody else. I took notes. I wrote things down. Thank you so much. If you still have questions, you know where to find Lagos Housewife. We'll drop her handle. She has a YouTube channel, like she mentioned. I learned so many amazing recipes from her. Even just watching the steps of how to make the meals, my own meals, because I'm not a cook. Hey, God. I'm not a cook, but I've learned from you, honestly. So I'm so grateful. Like she also mentioned, I share a lot of recipes for baking. You're going to get a lot of recipes when you join in fact, the recipes you get from the PEDs Nutrition Challenge, you can't even use it in 1 year. Take that to the bank. You can't even use it in 1 year. So you will get so many things. I'm going to hand it over to my co-host. My time for today is over. Thank you so much, Lagos Housewife. Have a wonderful evening. You've done such an amazing
job. Thank you
so
much. Thank you. God bless you for what you're doing. And the handle is Lagos Housewife on every platform. Lagos Housewife.
Yes.
Thank you. Bye.
I'm handing it over to my co-host. I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you so much and have a blessed evening, blessed day, wherever you're joining us from.